Hello, sorry about the abrupt ending on the last episode. My dad just came in to have a wee chat, so yeah, wasn't going to get that on the recording. I'm just having a wee blather about the football. So, we are arriving now at Waukeen's Rest. Probably said that 3 different ways. Waukeen, I don't know. I think it's Waukeen. Right. Let's head on in and see what's happening, because we can hear there's burning and we know there's been a raid.
He of the unsleeping eyes, grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear.
My condolences to you.
He should never have been here in the first place. I'm the one that talked him into joining the Fist.
Well, what the hell's happened here?
A massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
Understandable.
I hear shouting. Someone needs help.
Right, everyone, push.
Grand Duke Ravengard could be inside. Don't just stand there. Push!
That's what I said. Strength, push against the wreckage. Get some guidance on this. Should be able to make it, no problem. Smash that door down. Let's watch this. Here we go. Bang! Yes! Bunda with a big boot. And now he's smart.
We don't have much time.
Hello! Can you hear me?
Hello!
We hear you! Stay where you are! We
We're
don't
on
have
our
much
way.
time. Find out!
The heat coming off that door. Opening it can spell trouble.
We're coming through. Stand back.
Come! I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
Alright. Now, I don't know if this case file is important. Case for prosecution, Master Silver did, with forethought and without malice, kill William Lister and Simon Simitrint at their home as part of an ungodly ritual to honour the dead 3, or one of the dead 3, the gods Bane, Baal, or Myrkul. Case for the defence, I don't know nothing about any gods. Oh god,
Fresh air.
excuse me.
At last. Your boldness is a blessing. I'm in your debt.
Are you talking to Shadowheart? It was
You
me.
all right?
It takes more than mere fire to break me, Yuva. Now listen close, Fist. Duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Gauntlet, report to the man and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Councillor.
The rest of you, count the dead. Take word of their sacrifice to this city. And you, I must ask again for your aid. Please, rescue Ravengard from his drow captors. The council will reward you for your effort. May I trust you'll see it through?
Absolutely. So Shadowheart is answering this. So Shadowheart can use the Baldurian option. Like I said before, my character, I'm going to make it that he's not from Baldur's Gate. Yeah, I suppose Ravengard's a champion of the people of Baldur's Gate. We'll go for that option.
A champion indeed. He's the invisible force holding Baldur's Gate together. Without him, the city faces collapse. In fact, I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him.
It's incredible how much reliance they put on this one person, Grand Duke Alder Ravengard. But yes, I'll rescue Duke Ravengard. You have my word.
And should your courage falter, remember the Duke's generosity.
You try to bribe me?
Go. You should pick up the Drow trail with ease. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Fist, to work.
Okay, so we get a choice here of weapons. Either a a staff, yeah, a quarterstaff, a longbow, or a trident. They all do the same damage. They're all, well, not the same damage, similar damage. I'm just going to take the spell sparkler and probably hand that off to Shadowheart. We'll pick up this case file. Again, I don't think it's anything important, but it's yeah, sort of adjacent to the main plot. Get information that's useful to know about. Let's go turn-based now. So, I have just smashed this door open and it has triggered an event. If you know what a backdraft is with firemen and stuff like that, when you open up something like this, you let all that oxygen in. It only helps to feed this fire here. So, I need to be careful because there is also this electrified steam. But yeah, we'll make our way over and hopefully help this guy here.
The fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me!
Sure, let's use some strength here. Excellent. Brilliant roll. And the wee right, and then whoa.
You did it! Thank you. Now, how the hell do we get out of here?
The door's that way.
The smoke! I can't see a damn thing!
Right, well, come on, follow me.
Right! I'll try to keep up.
Yes, please do. We can't dash, so we're going to need to leave this turn.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Okay,
If not over.
if we run over this way, we should be able to get out. Let's dash. And we will dash Benryn.
My faith
Okay.
will guide me.
Now that we're out of that bit, we are safe from the effects of the environment.
Still alive, so that's progress.
So let's bring Benryn out, then I need to jump back in here. Like I said before, I am going to loot this place quite heavily. It's just so much camp supplies. Here we are.
We slaughtered everyone.
Right, you're safe. Cool.
Mary.
I'll take that.
What I do normally is you take the water barrels here and you can move them onto the fire. That'll explode them, casting water over the fire on the ground, making it safe for you to walk on. Unless you have a plan for using the water barrels at some point later in your game, I don't suggest protecting them, they're not entirely useful. Water's main use is for getting enemies wet and making it so that any ice or lightning damage is doubled. Failing in that, there's not really too much use for it. Apologies, this will take a few minutes. I've been leaving chapter notes in the... what do you call it? The description? Yeah. I've been leaving chapter notes in the description, so if you want to head on down there and just have a look, I'll leave a chapter note for wherever else is after this. I might make this a whole chapter in of itself, just saying looting, so that you know that if you're wanting to see where the loot is or how I go about looting, you can watch this. If not, I'm just blethering to myself, aren't I? I don't mind if you want to skip any parts of my videos if you only watch certain parts of them. Don't mind if you don't watch them at all. Let's move some more of these water barrels. Okay, fish fillet. Dried rope sausage. Okay, oh, headless fish here. I think that's about everything. Some coffee. Yeah, that's about it now. Now there are more alcohol options out this way. Potato porridge, nice. Again, apologies. This will take a wee bit. Now there is a couple more quests in Waukeen's Rest here. Obviously what we've done there is the main of it. That progresses part of the main storyline with Grand Duke Ravengard. It'll happen, that part of the main quest line will happen whether you come this way or not. It's neither here nor there, but just so you know what's happening with the main quest line, it's nice to go here and do this quest, get you some extra XP, and of course, as you can see, it gets you plenty of camp supplies. The beer doesn't do much, but let's say something like this, 6 camp supplies, this is just the one, Bank 6, each one of these. I'll show you once I've come away from looting all of this just how much camp supplies we have. I'm going to need to take a long rest due to all of the damage we've been taking. The fire does start to spread throughout this whole building, so you need to be careful. Best doing this as quickly as possible. Okay, I'm going to get myself out after this last Bank. I know there are a few more sitting about. I'm just going to get myself out now. Happy with what we've got here. Loot some of the goblin corpses. Not really too concerned with looting all of the goblin corpses because there aren't as many valuables on them. Potion of healing here. You can move this barrow if your character's strong enough. There are other ways into this building, but you can move that barrow back. See, Benryn, he's going about looking for his lover Miri, who is with him here. He's concerned that she may have perished.
What's that?
They don't like you looting anyone that is like a flaming fist or someone that lived here.
Strange place to find it.
But anyone else is fair game, any of the goblins, the raiders. So you don't want to get caught if you're looting these corpses, some of these corpses. What I'm going to do is I'm going to chat to Benryn just now, so I'll end this chapter on looting.
Gods. Miri! Miri!
Miri, who are you looking for?
My wife. She was outside when the goblins came. She was wearing a green blouse, brown hair, about this tall. Have you seen her?
Sorry, I haven't, but I can look for her.
Thank you. She can't have gone far.
No, of course not.
Answer me.
And of course I know where she is. here she is. Yeah, she wasn't as fortunate.
Green blouse, brown hair. And that must be Miri. She's not breathing.
Your thievery has been
Whoa,
noticed.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Choose your next move carefully.
Try and talk our way out of it. We have no good options here. This is because it's Shadowheart, I think. Can... No, okay, right, well, Shadowheart. Best of luck to you. Sorry, no, I haven't seen anything suspicious. Look, buddy, I was going to help you find your dead wife. And you're accusing me of stealing?
Your words have only made things worse. The guards will be hearing about this.
Let's move.
Do you want to know?
Are too much to bear.
Excuse me. I've got some information for you.
That's curious.
Yeah, he won't talk. Oh well. That's his questline done. I can cast Speak with the Dead on her. I'm not going to bother. Speak with the Dead's quite a fun spell as well. See how you have Speak with animals, and that opens up a lot of dialogue options in this game. Speak with the Dead does the same. Being able to ask corpses about how they died, and you know, they can give you some information about areas that are hidden in the map sometimes, where there might be secret stashes hidden away. So yeah, if you get the opportunity to speak with corpses, Speak with the Dead, sorry, is quite a fun spell to have active. You can also get the amulet, which you find in the crypt with withers. You've got the amulet of lost voices, Speak with the Dead.
Surprised this hay hasn't gone up in flames yet.
You'd think some starving beast would have eaten this hay by now.
Okay, both of us failed perception checks.
The ox tenses, horns lowered in your direction.
Let's do a wee bit of animal handling here. See if we can interpret its behaviour. We can. And I think we're going to find out that it's quite hostile.
His hide twitches, every muscle primed to bolt. He's terrified.
Okay, so let's hold out our hands peacefully. Let's make it known that we don't cause any harm.
The ox calms, his tail swishing a satisfied arc.
Good. Good. Right. Didn't mean to pick up the bucket. I am going to take a long rest at this point, because there is another area of the map that we're going to be heading into, still in this wee area that we're in, but I want to have my health back. I want to have Shadowheart spell slots back, if that's any kind of hint to what might be happening when we head through into this area. Oh, right, okay.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Wyll, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
And just who in the nine hells are you?
Wyll, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Wyll's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Wyll. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria, pet. Trust me on this.
Yeah, you better not lay a damned finger on Karlak.
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Wyll burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Wyll, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Yeesh. What you got to say to that, Karlak?
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Wyll hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
Well, he's a good man. Maybe the best of us.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Now let's go and find out from the man himself.
God's damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Wyll was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
That's because he's got a use. Well, what did you expect? She's a devil, hardly the paragon of honesty.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
How in the hells did you get involved with Mizora?
The one little question that put me out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
So, gonna go and have a chat with Shadowheart because I take her around all the time. It's good to keep tabs on the companions you have out with you.
I hope Mizora flies into the blades of a windmill for what she did to Wyll. Though, I must admit, the new look is a little dashing.
Alright. I guess we're gonna go and get a pair of horns now as well. Let me see. What do we have? So this is all the conversations that you can have with Shadowheart that's been building up, because I've not really been speaking much with her. So the artifact seems to be protecting us somehow. Do you still have it?
Quite the understatement, but yes, I have it. And I'll guard it with my life.
Good. And yet you don't know what it is? That doesn't seem to add up.
It's called faith. Duty. It doesn't have to add up to me as long as I serve. I'm part of a bigger plan. One that will be revealed in time.
Look, it's admirable conviction. I think I'd prefer to know what I was getting myself into.
That's not a luxury open to many people, us included. I have my faith to turn to instead. You should find something of your own.
Now I'll let the matter drop. I'm going to ask her about the pain. So why were you in pain before?
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
And why would Shah subject you to such a thing?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
So you knew more than you were letting on before. I hope you'll be more honest in future.
I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor.
And is there anything I can do to help with it?
I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough. It always does. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Okay, turn to other matters. So these illithid powers we're developing, what do you make of them?
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from, and what lies at the end of that path. I never expected ceremorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
Yeah, look, but the odds are stacked against us. Can we truly afford to ignore a potential advantage? Apparently we can, yep. I'm not going to use inspiration.
I see it as more a case of wisely avoiding a potential threat. My mind is set.
It's understandable. That's me bombed out of that conversation. Alright, let's get ourselves off to bed. Up like a lark. Oh, heavily encumbered. Let me see. Wow, yeah. Remember that camp supply sack that I threw away earlier to make way for a fresh new one? Sent to camp. That's all those supplies. So, long rest now we have 1,300 camp supplies, which accounts to about 10, 15, 15, 4, 12, 15, 16, so 16 and a bit long rests. What was I going to do? Yes, go to character sheet. And then we just take from Astarion now. We'll take his camp supply pack. I can't see. There we go. Right, let's head back out. Leave camp. Now I'm not going to drink another potion of Hill Giant Strength. I will head back to the Emerald Grove before we go down to the Hag's Lair. And we'll buy some more potions before that becomes a non-option.
Someone's moving around in there.
Do we need to be careful here? As you can see.
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger!
We will try and detect these thoughts here because this is important. Excellent, yes, that's the kind of role I'm looking for.
Little serpent, long shadow. Don't want to die. Little serpent, long shadow. Just say it.
I know the passphrase, little serpent, long shadow.
Oh, helm dwarfs. I thought you were flaming fist. Well, down you go then. They'll be on us soon, so if you're looking to trade, you best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
Much appreciated. I'm going to take this oil barrel here. If memory serves me right, there are not too many important things in any of these chests here, so I'm just going to move along. But there are a fair few camp supplies now in this section. Okay, bring ourselves down. Okay, I'm happy at that. That's... I don't need to go crazy. As I showed you before, we have a lot of camp supplies, a lot of long rests, and we will have opportunities for more at a later point, so we're going to head in. If you notice, yep, you can make it out just below the camera, the webcam. Zhentarim basement, that is where we are at currently. Okay, let's be discovered. Here we go.
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
How generous. Yeah, look. It's a Bunda classic. I don't want any trouble. I just want to trade. We roll a 12, we're safe.
Trade with what? Your life was ours the moment you walked in here, but maybe I'll let you buy it back. I have a job needs doing.
Oh yeah.
We've disarmed the traps. Come down.
How kind of you to trade me my life for employment. That sounds like slavery.
Be cautious.
What's that smell?
Free me now, and I'll see that my patron rewards you. I need only tell her it's a gambling den.
Now on a run where I was trying to do everything the way I want to do it, I would be slaughtering everyone in this camp. We'll see if they give me reason to.
Not many can talk their way into a Zhentarim outpost. I could use someone with your skills. Interested in a job?
The first response here is the reason why I'd be slaughtering everyone in here is because they have a lot of explosives. You planning a war?
Cleaning up? We had a steady operation going here. Then someone kidnapped a Duke. Right on our bloody doorstep. The Flaming Fist will want someone to blame, and I don't plan to leave anything pointing our way.
Right, so the job you mentioned, what's it involved?
Some of our people are missing. More importantly, so is their cargo. Find them. Keep them alive if you can. Failing that, just bring that shipment back. Unopened.
I already found them. They're dead.
God damn it! What about the shipment?
Checks his backpack. I'm still looking.
Good. Reckon you won't find it here, though?
I didn't even know you were looking for it until this point. See, I don't like these people. You know, so like, just that alone makes me feel like I'd want to kill them. But it would be unjustified. Did we get caught doing that? No? Okay. Yeah. I know it's a video game, but it's unjustifiably killing someone as Bunda just doesn't feel right. So, we won't do it. I don't think there's anyone else over here that we can chat to.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Okay. Oh, right.
At a peep.
Right, no, that's my bad. Right, Shadowheart, let's get out of here. Shadowheart has a crippling fear of wolves. So taking her by here probably wasn't my best move. I don't think I've had that conversation with her though, just to say that like I won't take you by some place with wolves. She might want to speak to me about it now after this. Now, you may have noticed in the background someone was shouting when I came in here. I'm going to go and see if I can chat to that person. Oscar Fevras.
You. The way you handled Zaris. You're not one of her thugs. You need to buy me.
Yeah, I don't need a servant.
Then it is well I am asking you to serve only yourself. For the return of her prize artist, my patron will measure her gratitude in gold. Tenfold whatever ransom these clots try to squeeze from you, I guarantee it.
Well then, this ransom's your patron's problem, not mine.
And when my corpse is being picked at by dogs, I suppose it won't be your problem then either. I took you for a better sort than these. Leave me to my chains, then.
Yeah, I played that quite harshly.
Free me now, and I'll see that my patron rewards you.
Let me see.
You seem a nice soul. I'm glad we didn't have to kill you.
See, even that, he almost came across as a nice guy for a second there. And then just turned it into... Oh, here's why I'm glad we didn't kill you. Right, I hope he turns around in a wee second. Because if I can get any of these... Oh, yeah, here we go.
Alright, time to skulk about.
And then send that off to camp. Steal. And then send that off to camp. Getting a few. Yep, this is another one as well. Steal. Send it off to camp. Thief? Oh shit. Run. Run, Shadowheart. Get out of here. He's following. He's following us. Run. Don't get engaged in conversation. Don't get engaged in conversation. He's chasing. Oh, we're not taking our corners well. We need a racing line. He's right on us. We can see the red. Come on, 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 come on. Run! We're out. Now, will he follow me through? Yes, perhaps. I don't know. Right, it doesn't seem so. I could have taken him one-on-one, but it would have engaged the whole area in combat. So I'm going to head back in and just see. Is that him there? Bellar? Yeah. Oh, it was good to be chased. Right, let's see if we can take any more of these smoke powder barrels. Okay, yep, it does seem like we will be able to. Send to camp.
Just want a look.
Oh no.
There's no talking your way out of this. You'll have to defend your...
Okay. I guess a fight is what we have. Right. Let's see, what health have you got? 36. Oh, whoa. Why? Have you got... You've not got anything in particular that would stop me from doing a heavy attack on you there? That was just a low roll. The damage is 4 to 17. So, that's... yeah, right, okay. I am going to back us off. We are going to take this fight going backwards, just so that then anyone else that's joining the fight, such as Zaris up here, has to make their way down towards us. If we can get them in this corridor here, bit of a choke point, that'll work well for us. Good. Right, that miss is critical there. Oh no, wait, did she get ensnared though, because she's got that effect on her? No, she's not ensnared. Good. Right. Excellent. So, for Shadowheart's turn, we are going to cast Guiding Bolt on Brem the Trader. There we go. So we've got 9 health left. And then... let's... I don't think we have to worry about the bonus action. I'm trying to save my spell slots and whatnot for this. Truth be told, I don't think it'll all be necessary, so... there we go. Perfect. Right, 1 down. And we can get ourselves... we could throw something. I'm sure I picked up a sword at some point. Oh, the shatter... oh, the cleaver. The cleaver. That's what we'll throw. We'll toss it up here. No, we won't. Oh, there's no other option, is there? Yeah, okay. 25%. Better than nothing. And it's a
Try
miss.
something else.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Have to keep going.
Oh, right, okay. So, Shadowheart has been ensnared, which means she can't move. I think it gives disadvantage on her attack rolls as well. That I might be wrong on that. Oh, she saved. Right, nice. Let's get ourselves up here then. She can't get past Bunda. It's a tough thing getting past the Bunda, so I can't blame you. There are temporary hit points have kicked in. So she's below half, just at 17 out of 35. Target outside normal range. Let's step back into range. There we go. Good hit.
What path lies before me?
Get ourselves round there. They're using dash. Dash again. So I'm outside their range now for long range attacks.
Time to meet your maker.
Excellent. Oh wait, hold on. We got a +1. What was that? Lightning charges. I see. Okay. Now let's step inside here. Close the gate for no reason. I say close the gate for no reason. I think that will prevent any ranged attacks. Let me see, I can test this now. Oh no, so ranged attacks can still get through that gate. We'll get ourselves up round here.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Oh, she getting a... Okay. I thought they would have dashed and tried to come round for us.
On I go.
Excellent. Right. So she's dashing now. Come on, head down to us. I don't think they're coming down at all. I think they're just going to hang about up there. Now I'm in a good position, so I don't feel the need to have to leave it. And if they're going to hang about up there... Yeah, so they think they're in as prime of a spot as they can be. That's fine. I'm just going to flee combat then. Because I'm not playing those games. Let's see. And let's return. There we go.
I'll fill that one later. Just out of view.
Well, I got what I wanted. I got a big fight in here. It wasn't quite the way I expected it to, although, of course, I should have expected to be chased out for stealing. I just didn't expect to get caught, I suppose. I thought I would have been coy enough to get away with it, but that last one there, I'm picking it up as he's turning round. It was the same time. Roughly. There we go. Now again, I'm not interested in doing a full loot of this place, so I feel like I've gotten most of what I came here for, being the smoke powder barrels. A wee bit of extra loot from some of the other stuff as well, so I don't plan to hang around here too much longer. I think there's one up here at the top of this staircase. Both thieves' tools, excellent. What's in this one? Nothing. Yeah, so I'll grab this smoke powder barrel here, and we will make our way out. Send that to camp. I'll stick this drow armor on. It's 12. No, I won't. Why did that lower my armor class overall? I must have some kind of Right, I'll send this to camp and then stick my barbarian clothes back on. I must have something that improves my armor class when I'm not wearing armor. I can't think what that might be right now. Okay.
Best be on my way.
Got to focus. Got to move.
No comments. No comments to that. Right. Well, this has been a bumpy end to the episode. I'm going to get us back out into daylight though before we end, just so that we can round off what we've done here. Yeah, so we cleared up the Risen Road now. It's a safe road to travel along. We found Waukeen's Rest in ruin, absolutely destroyed after the raid from the goblins and the drow. We of course know that to be the goblins in the camp, as well as Minthara along with them. She's the drow that they were speaking of, as well as a couple of other drow raiders that I assume she brought in with her to help with the Absolute's cause. Yeah, we learned about Grand Duke Ravengard being captured. We found out a bit more of the backstory of Wyll, that he is a warlock, patron of Mizora. And yeah, we found this Zhentarim Hideout. We got that loot from the caravan that was going around. Those two guys that refused to help us in the fight against the gnolls. So it's been a pretty productive episode. We've got a lot in. Albeit we're touching on almost an hour now, so it makes sense that it would be a full, long-packed episode. But yeah, this is Waukeen's Rest. I think the next episode we're going to head just down this way, and we will see who's waiting for us by the bridge. But thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.